Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my October favorites. I feel like this year is just flying by. It has been the longest, yes, yet fastest year. I feel like there's just been so much that has happened in 2020 that it just seems impossible that everything that has happened just in a year. But when I look back of everything like last year, this time last year, I'm like, man, it has just flown by. So these products I'm going to share with you guys today, I'm going to go with skincare, beauty, and then lifestyle. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first product is going to be the Skinbetter Science AlphaRet Exfoliating Peel Pads. So I am halfway done with the box. So I definitely have used these and know enough to say that I absolutely love them. What it basically does, but it has triple action. It's enhanced with their patented retinoid formula. Basically, when I started doing it, I did it once a week because my skin is very sensitive, and then I kind of have I've done it for twice a week or whatever. The biggest thing for me is I always forget how to, like, what day I did it on, and I'm like, did I do it on Tuesday? What was I doing that day? I'm going to try this month, especially as we're going to the colder months and my skin gets very dry and patchy and flaky during this time. So these bad boys will really help. I'm going to try to be more consistent with it and write it down so that I know exactly when I did it last, so I can make sure that it's consistent. Because once you do it consistently, obviously you're going to see the results. But I absolutely love them. They are not cheap. They are a little pricey. My dermatologist was the first one to recommend them to me, and then I started going to a med spa, but I get a hydrofacial every month because my face is so dry, and my esthetician recommended these, and I have not gone back. So I've used them for probably about 4 months now. Absolutely love them and will be repurchasing them. So definitely love just the way that they make my skin feel, and it's kind of got this like itchy burning feeling at first. It's not anything bad, it's just a little uncomfortable. But as soon as I put my other products on it, it stops. So, but it's just enough to get like that first layer of yuck off your skin, and it looks so pretty and glowy and soft afterwards. So really like them. And especially considering I do have very dry skin and very sensitive skin, these definitely work for me, but you have to build yourself up. I wouldn't do it. I think it says that you can do it up to 3 times per week. I don't. I only do 2 just because my skin is a little bit more on the sensitive side, but definitely love these. So the next product is mascara. So I recently took off my eyelash extensions, and you can see here they are little itty bitty stubs. For whatever reason, they say that eyelash extensions don't damage your eyes, but this is the second time that the eyelashes, but this is the second time that I've done them, and after I take my eyelash extensions off, they are just stubby. They're all there, but they're just very short. So I pulled this bad boy out. This is the Mary Kay Lash Love Fanorama Mascara. It's got a super big kind of mascara head to it. And what I love about it is it builds them up. It's not so much a lengthening, it's more volume, but it does add a little bit of length to it. So I'm not getting those spidery kind of looking lashes. I'm getting big, bold, thick lashes. But what I absolutely love about it is I can sit there and put a gazillion coats on, maybe not a gazillion, but I go back and put like 5 or 6 coats on to build up the intensity, just so you can actually see some lashes because they're so short. But I just want them to like at least be seen, but this does not clump up. Usually with other mascaras, if you sit there and go in, especially if it dries, it seems to clump up and get all gloopy and everything. This does not. So I'm really liking it. The one downside that I have found about it is it's because the head of the mascara, the wand, is kind of thick. It is a little bit challenging to get the bottom lashes without getting it under. But if I get it on my skin, I just wait till it dries, and then I take a Q-tip and wipe it away, and it wipes it away beautifully. You don't see it anymore, and it doesn't take off my makeup. So it's not a horrible thing, but it is a little bit challenging to like not get it all over. So, but absolutely love it. The other downfall is you do have to go through a Mary Kay rep to get it. A lot of them are not pushy. The lady that I use, because I like their eye cream and a couple other products or whatever, but she's not pushy at all. She just sends me this stuff and checks in once in a while. But that's the one downside, is you do have to go through a direct sales rep in order to get it, but it's not the big a deal. So the next product is probably the thing that I'm most excited about this month. And actually I've been using it for the past 2 months and absolutely love it. So it used to be called the Maskcara Beauty. They just changed their name a couple days ago to SEINT Beauty. But it is the kind of cream products. You can see here that I love that color. That is my foundation color. And then I have some other colors here. But I absolutely love this system. I purchased it, it's probably been maybe a year ago that I purchased the mascara system and the foundation and everything, and it was okay, but I oftentimes get bored of products. Like when new foundation comes out, I'm always looking for that bigger and better thing. And I ended up, while we were in quarantine, I ended up picking this guy up again and playing with the colors, and it was like, oh my gosh, my skin is so dry, and so I'm finding it very difficult to like find a foundation, and especially concealer, that doesn't crease without using powder products. And because my skin is so dry, I really try to stay away from powder products because it just sucks up all the moisture. What I love about this system is it's all cream, and even the concealer that I use under my eyes, I use actually these three I kind of use as a foundation and a concealer. So this is, I think this is called White Peach, is kind of my main color. This one I believe is Aurora. I'll put everything below. But then this one I think is Linen. So I use this one, it's, you know, obviously very white, so I use it kind of as a highlighting shade. But all these three, I definitely kind of mix and match it to get the perfect customizable shade. They're all the same consistency. They all last very long. And what I love about it is I don't have to set my under eyes because they just stay. So that is what I love about them. I have a contour color. This is my bronzing color. I have a dark kind of fall color, and then these two are cheek colors. And what I love about it is, especially this one that kind of has that glistening or whatever, it works very well for a cheek color, but you can also use the cheek colors as lip colors, and that's what I have on my lips today. This is more of a matte kind of bubble gum, and to me, I think it washes me out when I have it on my lips, but it's very pretty when I have it on my cheeks. And this one just gives it, I think this is Sandstone, and it gives just a really pretty flush kind of look. And then they have illuminators as well. I've just been loving it. The other thing that I've been loving are the brushes. So I ended up picking up a couple more. These are the two brushes that I started with. This is the, I don't even know, I'll put everything below. I think this is the Detail Hack one, and this is something else. But I went ahead and picked up a couple other ones. This is kind of their bronzer one, and this is more of a multitask where I'm able to get in closer to my eye, you know, and then do a little bit more detailed stuff. So their brushes are so good. I just absolutely love them. This one I use for my foundation, and then it has the pointed end that I'm able to kind of buff this out a little bit more. This one, I'm able to do that contour, and then it has this little one that I'm able to buff it out. Like I said, these are great to kind of get that big one. But for cream products, I mean, they're just really nice. I absolutely love them. I've tried some other brushes with this system, and I don't feel like it works as well without the brushes. Like they just kind of go together. But I just love the simplicity of it. It has definitely simplified my makeup. I love the way that it looks natural, but it really enhances what I already have. It lasts all day. I don't feel like I have to touch it up. It looks very pretty in video and camera and everything. So I absolutely love it. I am 100% hands down in love with this system, and I'm super excited to pick up more colors. So the last product for like skincare is a Cerave healing ointment. It says it protects and soothes dry, cracked, and chafed skin. So what I like about this one, I usually use Aquaphor, and what I like it's kind of like this Vaseline-y kind of feel. And you can put it on like dry patches, you can put it on your lips, you can put it on pretty much anywhere, elbows or anything that gets really dry. But I like this one because it's got that hyaluronic acid in it, and I feel like it works better with my skin than the Aquaphor. And what I use it personally as, I get very, very dry around my nose, especially, well, even the summertime, I get really, really dry around my nose. But when we start going to the winter months and the humidity starts to drop and that cold weather kind of comes in, I start like cracking around here. I don't know what it is. I drink so much water. I do all this stuff or whatever. But what this helps is I put it on before I go to sleep. And what I like about it is it protects it. But then also when I wake up, I still have that like feeling of hydration. So I really like it. I have even used it like if I notice throughout the day that I'm starting to like get like mummified here and it's starting to like flake up and everything, I have put this in my purse and then just kind of dabbed it on, and it doesn't like take away my makeup. You can see a little greasiness or whatever, but it's not bad. But I absolutely love it. Hands down, really, really good for dry skin. I wouldn't use it as a lotion because it is very oily, but it's more of like a spot treatment, if that makes sense. So the next thing that I've been loving is the CND Cuticle Eraser. So this is a gentle exfoliator. It comes out as like a little kind of whiteness or whatever, so it's not oily. It's a little bit more lotionly. So I just put a little bit, on my nail. So you're supposed to use it daily. I'll be honest with you, I don't always remember, but when I do it. So I try to keep it on my vanity. So in the morning or in the evening or whatever, if I didn't do it in the morning, I'll do it in the evening. But I just like it. It just kind of buffs right into your cuticle. It kind of moisturizes it, but it helps keep them like hydrated and exfoliated, so you don't get like pieces that are, like chunky cuticles or anything like that. I've noticed a difference in my nails since I've been using it. They just look healthier. They don't look like chunky and dry and everything. It just really has done a really good job. And it sinks in pretty quickly. So I don't feel like it's very oily. So if I decide to do it like at work or if I'm doing my makeup, I don't have that greasiness, kind of sinks in really quickly. So you don't have to have a long time in between doing something before you do the treatment. So really, really like it. Highly recommend it. So the next thing that I've been loving is this nail polish right here. I almost said lipstick, but it's a nail polish. It is the Olive & June 7-Free nail polish. It's called CV. Maybe it's CV. I don't know. It is like apple red. That is what I have on my nails today. It has been a week. I have had this color on for a week. I didn't use the top coat or base coat or anything like that. I only used the color. I use the, I think it's the SE gel polish or whatever, nail gel polish, like top coat or whatever. So I didn't use the system. I've seen this on Instagram and apparently they recommend their base coat and their top coat or whatever. I did not use that and they still are looking good. I don't see any chipping. I do see a little bit of, you can see where at the ends, they're starting to, like the color's starting to come off or wear off, but there's no chipping or anything like that, and I can handle that. I was actually going to do them again today, and I was like, oh, I don't even really need to. Maybe if I put another top coat or whatever, or just touch up the ends. But absolutely love it. But I'm absolutely loving it. Definitely love the color. When I saw the color, I was like, yes. It is just the perfect kind of candy apple red. And I think it's great for the holidays, but this is something that I would wear all year. I just love the way this color, I love it on my skin tone. I'm definitely a red kind of nail polish girl, but I love the fact that it lasts so long and it has just really held up. I cleaned my house yesterday, scrubbed everything, had a crap ton of rags, had my hands in water and everything, and you can't even tell that I did any manual labor. So absolutely love it, highly recommend it. So that is it for the beauty and skincare. I just have 2 lifestyle items that I want to share with you guys. The first one is the, what is this? Protein mix that I have been loving. This is a brand new one because I finished the other one. So I purchased this one. I also have this in vanilla. This is plant powdered, so it has pea protein. It does not have any soy. It doesn't have any gluten. It's no natural sweeteners, non-GMO, no non-GMO ingredients. It's vegan, natural flavors. It's got 18 grams of protein, 130 calories, and 160 milligrams of omega-3s. But what I like best about it, I love doing protein shakes in the morning because I try to do it with everything else going around and me trying to get ready for work and the kids and all that stuff. Doing a protein shake in the morning is the easiest thing. I can just go in there, shake it up, everything's good. So that's why I love it. But what I find is the way protein, especially when it's on an empty stomach, just doesn't sit well with my stomach. I just feel yucky afterwards and it just kind of upsets it. So I was looking for something that was plant powdered, but I am allergic to soy, so I can't have soy. And a lot of the protein mixes either have whey or soy. So I was able to find this. It's pea protein. It's very sensitive on my stomach. And it tastes good. And that was the other thing. I have tried so many of them and they taste chalky or they taste nasty. This actually tastes decent. Does it taste like chocolate milk? No, it does not taste like chocolate milk. You can add some Hershey's in it and it will taste that way, but it's not like a yucky where I feel like I have to hurry up and drink it really quickly. It shakes really well. I have the little shaker balls. It shakes really well so it doesn't get clumpy. I really, really like it. They also have it in a vanilla flavor. I'll be honest with you, it's not, I like the chocolate flavor as a little bit better, but the vanilla isn't bad. Like I like the vanilla to put like strawberries in and stuff like that. I like the chocolate just straight up by itself chocolate and it's good to go. Sometimes I'll put a little peanut butter or peanut butter powder in there to make it like this chocolate peanut butter kind of thing. It's actually pretty good, so I really like it. Last but not least are these glasses. These are the TIJN blue light blocking glasses. They are available on Amazon. When you look them up, it says that they're square nerdy glasses. I think that's really funny, but they are super weird looking. But I really, really like them. I do not like that they have this yellow kind of hue to them. That's the one thing that I don't like about it. But as far as the blue light blocking, I actually notice the difference. What I like about these is they're big enough to where it, goes over my whole eye, but they are also super comfortable. One thing, I have like a very large nose bridge. I have a very large nose to begin with, but my nose bridge is larger than most. So I have to be very careful with the width of the glasses because sometimes they're really tight and then I end up getting a headache. These are more on the loose side, so they're not super tight here, but I just notice a difference when I'm on my computer for so long and my eyes start getting water or dry and they're kind of straining and stuff like that. I've noticed a difference when I wear these, but I really like them. They're comfortable. They are $16.99 on Amazon. They are Prime and they have, I think 12 different colors. So this is the black. These are the black ones, but they have like a turquoise, they have clear, they have a variety of different ones. And I think they're kind of cute aside from the yellow. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Those are all my October favorites for the month. So I'm sure that November will be here before we know it and I'll be doing this video all over again. So hopefully you guys have a great November. Until next time, bye.